Hello, this message is for Raumschiff Eberswalde. Hello, how are you? It's me, Tawny Newsome. I play the voice of Ensign Mariner on Star Trek Lower Decks. First things first, I'm very sorry about the audio quality. My phone is broken. I need a brand new phone, so the sound is going to go low and then high sometimes. I'm very sorry about that, but I'm currently in my Canadian quarantine. I live in the US and I'm supposed to start work in Canada, and so we have to do a 14-day quarantine where we can't leave the property of where we're staying. So I can't get a new phone until I get out of this. I hope to get out very soon and then I can fix this phone. But anyway, thank you so much for reaching out to me on Cameo. I love connecting with fans. This has been so much fun, meeting so many people all over the world who love Lower Decks. I love Lower Decks, so I love meeting people who also love Lower Decks. My family was thrilled. I am an only child. My parents are both big Trekkies. My dad's favorite series, he really likes The Next Generation, but his favorite series is probably my favorite series, Deep Space Nine. I mean, next to Lower Decks, of course, but in terms of like older series, that's our favorite. And then my mom's a very different person. Her favorite series is Enterprise. She has seen Enterprise, the entirety, at least 4 times through. And one time recently, definitely during the pandemic, she watched the whole thing, the whole series. She loves it so much, and you know, I love that about her because it's not my favorite series, but it really does give me more of an appreciation for it. Because yeah, she tells me all of the things that she finds so special about it. She loves the fact that it's early, you know, it's the earliest thing we know about the Federation. She describes them as kind of like cowboys, like it's sort of like frontiersmen and women figuring out how to be these starship captains. So yeah, I think she really likes the kind of, I don't know, pull yourself up by the bootstraps and figure it out nature of it, which we don't get in the rest of the series because they've kind of already figured it out. Like The Next Generation, you know, Picard is the best and they know what they're doing. So yeah, she kind of likes the rawness of that, and it gives me a new appreciation for it. But yeah, I mean, I've definitely had like jobs that were technically like bigger or more high profile, and I just remember when I told my dad, especially about this one, he went, "That's the job. That's the job." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. This is the job." Yeah, and as for me, I was so surprised because, you know, Trek has had such a long legacy of hiring people who are more like heightened language actors, you know, like Shakespearean actors, and like very good, like, but very dramatic people. And I've spent my career doing comedy, so I didn't know that there was going to be a place for me in the Trek universe. But you know what? One of my comedy idols is Whoopi Goldberg. Her movie Jumpin' Jack Flash is one of my favorite things. I also liked The Associate. Don't get me started on the Sister Act movies. She's the best. And she made a way for herself in the Trek franchise by being herself and just by being a fan, even though she was a comedy person. So I like to think that I'm kind of following in her footsteps. I know that sounds corny, but I really do think she's wonderful. And if I can have a career even half as great as hers, I would love it. But I do need a Guinan movie. I don't know about y'all. Does Raumschiff mean starship? My dad lived in Germany in the 70s, and my dad still speaks German. Our first dog was a Rottweiler who only responded to German commands. I was 7 years old and I couldn't talk to the dog. You guys could have talked to my dog better than I could have. But anyway, thank you so much for reaching out. I've had so much fun talking to people. Tell your friends, this has been a blast. It's definitely kept me entertained during quarantine. So I hope you enjoyed this message. Raumschiff Eberswalde. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. I speak Spanish. Oh, I don't speak German, sorry. Okay, bye guys, thanks so much.